we are sending you blessings of love and light in this now moment, and we are inviting you to open your heart to our message for you. Beloved one, the difference between illusion and God's reality will become more and more clear to you. We are fully freeing ourselves from the false matrix and from all the ties, cords, attachments, and bounds, and to hold the old realities and false self and ego mind and mind control had over us. Breaking free of all imaginary limits and feelings of being stuck. Freeing ourselves fully from the false matrix simulation and all fears. All that's necessary for anyone to join is to fully let go of the false self. Now we reap the infinite abundance and rewards of our dedicated loving service work, alchemization, and inner transformation. We can begin to align with the consciousness of our Creator. Although we may be aware of more, we hold in our consciousness what we perceive within the vibratory limits of this empirical density and energetic dimension. Awareness of these limits is the first step in expanding within our greater consciousness. Next, we can examine our limiting beliefs about ourselves and discover their origin. My brothers, the planet, the whole, the energies are intense and strong everywhere. Think of it as a tidy environment, and suddenly a very strong wind comes in, very strong, and simply blows everything out of place. This is the force of the wind. She leaves nothing in place. So, making a comparison, this is what is happening to planet Earth. This is what is happening to every corner, and especially what is happening to each one of you. Now, the illusion experience begins to feel uncomfortable, to say the least. As you are awakening from the dream of the illusion, you might still have unpleasant illusion experiences. The difference is now that you are becoming aware of it while you are experiencing them. This is quite uncomfortable, as you are in the midst of having all the unpleasant feelings of it. You can observe others having all the unpleasant feelings of it, and everyone involved seems trapped in the situation. We want you to know that it is a very important step to leave the unpleasant illusion in order to step into God's reality. Now we fly, levitate, teleport, and shape-shift ourselves and reality back into the Edenic state, which is held within the divine blueprints of the new crystal diamond rainbow sun and plasma light body, aurora orb bubble. We are igniting the Garden of Eden through our fully opening sacred crystal hearts, as we remember the only real truth that has ever been, which is a state of consciousness. Now is all about finding, connecting, and working with our true soul tribe and cosmic family to co-create our new communities and new earth projects and realities, as this is us coming home, where we are truly seen, appreciated, supported, and valued for who we are and what we have to offer. Because together, in its essence, matter consists of identifiable patterns of energetic vibrations. The dark, antimatter world we have inhabited is based on fear of termination, while becoming decrepit and moving intentionally toward it. It is filled with entropy and is ultimately self-destructive. It is the realm of ego consciousness. Light matter is limitless and life-enhancing. It is what we truly love, identified as the energy of our heart. When we come into its awareness, we are on the way to exploring infinite consciousness and transforming our human presence. In every moment, we have the choice of aligning with one or the other by what we pay attention to. And where is this wind that no one feels? In some places, it is visible. In some places on the planet, its consequences are being shown. And how does this wind act on you? It works by doing a great cleansing of everything that is useless, that is no longer useful for your soul to carry. And it's all coming to the surface. As you are not immersed, everything pollutes your auras. It's like that pile of dirt is swirling around you. So my gift today will have this purpose: to bring balance and cleansing to the aura of each of you. This exercise can be repeated as many times as you want, because I guarantee you that there is a lot of dirt there. It will not be eliminated just once, so do it several times. It's a simple and easy exercise that you can do anywhere at any time. It is important to truly see what the ego mind has created, so that you can choose to leave the illusion and come home to God's reality. You are the only one that can choose to wake up. You see, you had these unpleasant experiences all your life and all your previous lifetimes. But before your awakening, you were willing to accept them and to deal with them the best you knew. For example, have you ever loved a specific movie and watched it years later, only to find out how low the energies of this movie are? You might even wonder how you liked it so much back then. Because you have raised your vibrational frequencies, you are now no match to the vibrational frequencies of the movie. The divine masculine fully rising in his true embodiment within us all is the real event here now. It's what sets us all free from all remaining illusions of the inverted matrix and false ego self and mind, which projects all of this out onto our holographic screen. Now we remember that we're always walking in the dream and taking full mastery of the dream field and our new quantum realities, calling forth infinite possibilities and opportunities available to us now. But we have to have faith and believe in ourselves, our power, gifts, abilities, and inner knowing and guidance, that this is possible and truly so, as our imagination of our only limit now. Joy, happiness, and abundance are ours now as we fully claim our self-love, empowerment, and confidence. In this life, we are all actors providing energetic encounters, as we learn the best ways to use our attention for greatest fulfillment for the benefit of all. In fearless, love-filled living, the greatest abilities we can use are our attention, imagination, and realization. When we learn to direct them in ways that we deeply feel are life-enhancing, we can live in the world of boundless light matter, with fulfillment in every way, even beyond our imagination. In this finer world, we can utilize creative abilities we didn't believe we have, because we are able to trust ourselves implicitly to abide in the energy of our heart's intuitive knowing. Being aware of the light in everyone, we can very much enjoy mastering our lives and our world in gratitude, compassion, love, and joy. Intentionally paying attention to these wonderful energies within ourselves. Regardless of what would distract us, we shape the world around us and within, including our physical presence. When we maintain a high vibratory presence of joy, we are aligning with the qualities of our conscious life force, and our awareness opens to a beautiful and heartfelt realm of living. I'm just saying that you need to be connected to Source and Gaia for everything to work. It is not enough to just talk and wait for it to happen, because the exercise is applied by Gaia and blessed by God. So, before starting the exercise, mentally make a connection of light to the center of the planet. Something that comes from their hearts, runs through their bodies, leaves through their feet and reaches the center of the planet. In the same way from your heart, a connection will leave and go towards the source. No matter where the source is, your connection will find it. Then there will be a moment when you feel connected to both forces, and at that moment your divine presence will take hold. It will be there, active, ready to do whatever is necessary. So at this moment ask your higher self, your divine I Am presence, to cover your entire aura with the green ray of Hilarion. Yes, I will not be the one to cover your aura, but each higher self will be an ally of mine, in which only their willingness to cover their auras with my green ray will be enough for the ray to be installed in their auras. It is the same with your experience of life. What was acceptable to you before becomes now unbearable. This is a good thing. You are now getting into the position to choose love over fear. You are now getting into the position to see the Christ in you and in everyone in your life. And little by little, you are able to cut the unpleasant experiences shorter and shorter, and you are more and more unwilling to drag them out. Afterwards, you might even find your way back to loving yourself and everyone involved in the unpleasant experience. Eventually, you will exist only in a loving state and unpleasant experiences disappear completely. This, dear one, is the path of love into the reality of God. This is the end of our time in the fallen realities and all suffering, the end of pain and darkness. And the original twin flames are playing a major part in this and bringing us all the way home. Our hearts and minds are being prepared for the final event, the full cosmic awakening of the cosmic Christ. Our experiences and realities are becoming very dreamlike now, as much DMT is being released, all remaining veils fully lift and dissolve. And we remember the real truth and true nature of our holographic realities as the true self, atone with Source, fully arises and awakens again. Now we remember that everything we see, engage with, and experience is part of us living out our own illusions, dreams, visions, deepest held beliefs and perceptions, and are a direct reflection of what we hold within our hearts and minds. We are now fully merging with our multi-dimensional selves and the higher multi-dimensional realms, dimensions, and universes, which we are anchoring into and bridging into the physical, along with our ascended Master Guardian Rishi identity and levels coming fully online. For how long? As long as the heart asks, as long as you want to do it, and do it, do it, do it often. The more you do, the more in balance you will be, because the wind doesn't stop, the cleaning doesn't stop. And it's not a one-coat cleaning. Each layer that is destroyed, another soon follows, because it has been many incarnations that you have accumulated energies that are no longer worth anything. So do, repeat, do, repeat, do. Repeat this exercise many times, and I guarantee that not only will the cleansing of your auras happen, but the connection with the higher self will be greatly deepened. And this is what you need right now. Now I will leave a small reminder. Many still, due to lack of belief in themselves or in what is happening around them, cannot feel the divine presence, cannot feel the higher self. But I remind you that intention is very important. So when you connect with the center of the earth and with the source, you are automatically in the divine presence. Of course, as long as the heart is part of this entire process, because it is not an empty and meaningless thought. The intention must be deep, so even if you don't feel anything, but if you are open-hearted and connected with the intention of being there, everything will work out. And the more you repeat the exercise, the more you will get to where you need to be.